Hey, good morning, everyone. Lisa Freed here. Welcome to Before My Morning Coffee on the Rebel Hearted podcast. Super excited to be joining you this morning. I don't know if you noticed this, but this is episode 19, which means that I have been doing this 19 days in a row, and I've been working out for 13 days in a row. And I would say that my energy is getting a little higher and higher. It might not have anything to do with the fact that this is about 4 hours later than I typically record in a day. But I mean, who makes the rules? I do, right? So I'm going to go with my energy is getting higher and higher from working out. Whoop, whoop. Now, today, what I wanted to talk about is, what if we turned it into a game? What if we took ourselves less seriously and made things a little more fun? What could happen then? Now, for me, I love to be playful and I love to joke around and I like to have fun, and life is about the joy for me. This doesn't mean that things are always happy and things go perfectly in my life. I just like to be able to play. In fact, I am that person that will typically tell the awkward story at a funeral and laugh too loud at a funeral. Just about guaranteed. That's going to be me. So if you're ever at a funeral and you hear someone laughing and you're like, why is that person laugh? Like, what is wrong with them? How could they possibly laugh? Well, we're at a funeral at a time that should be so somber and solemn. Then you'll know, oh, Lisa Freed's probably in the room. Not in the front of the room, in the box, because then let's hope that I'm not laughing there. Now, that just went dark and twisted. Wow, we must have our twisty britches on today. I truly believe, though, that life should be fun. And if you meet my husband, Chris Freed, he is all about the games, all about the pranks. He will be goofy just to coax and coerce a smile out of me. It's just a big thing for him. Now, I'm in the middle of this launch, right? And launches are supposed to be serious, and they're supposed to be like, hey, this is an important time for your business, and things should be looking in this certain way, and just really, really grown up and particular. And so I approached this business in this launch in this stuffy kind of way, like I was afraid to get it wrong. I was afraid to get it wrong. I was afraid that I wouldn't see the results that I wanted. So anytime anyone was like, hey, Lisa, can I pray for you? Yes, please pray that this launch is handed over to God's will, not my will, because I just want to control freak every single part about this launch. And it just sucks the joy right out of it when I get in that space. And I've received some advice around launching and how it is that I should be posting and things like that. And I really tried hard to follow along, to bring that in to my launch. And I realized that then I was nervous and I was so worried about getting it wrong that I wasn't doing anything at all. Can you feel me? Have you ever been that way? Have you been there? Where you're like, I'm so afraid of getting it wrong that you do nothing instead? And a lot of people are like, yeah, that's perfectionist right there. Like, that's perfectionism at its finest. Yeah, I'm not used to operating in that space. And so it's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. So I decided like, oh, I'm just going to like be more playful here. Be more playful. And just post what it is that I wanted. And lo and behold, when I decided to have more fun, when I let the silly come back into things, when I was willing to like truly show up as myself, which is what I talk about, I don't know, every day, sales started happening again. Say what? For real. So I invite you today to look at like, where is it that you are gripping the reins so tightly? Right? And for those of you that ride, you know that when you are gripping the reins so tightly, ain't nobody having a good ride. The horse ain't having fun, and neither are you. Right? Our steps are stilted. They're tight. You know? Nobody's moving in joy. It's just not a fun place to be. And in life, when we go through trying to grip things and do things right and, never make a mistake, man, we miss out on so much fun. We miss out on so many miracles, right? And in the background, I don't know if this is picking this up, but there is squeals of delight and laughter and footsteps running up over top on the second floor of my house right now, which tells me that Chris is up, because that's usually what happens when he gets up, is that there's a whole lot more squeals of delight and laughter in the house. Where is it that you are holding on too tight? That it would be a good time to take a deep breath and just ask God or ask the universe to step in and take this from you. Let it be thy will, not my will. And just let you breathe easy and have a little more fun and a little more joy. I think you'll find that if you allow that to happen, you'll love the beauty that unfolds there. So I thank you for listening to this episode of Before My Morning Coffee and invite you to release a little control. Right now, my boxers decided they're out of control, so we're running and leaping and jumping around in the house. And I'm going to go join in on the fun. So I wish you a day as beautiful as you. So much love. I'll be back again tomorrow. And if you're wondering what it is that I'm launching, well, it's where mentorship meets mastermind, and it's the Rebel Hearted Roundtable. I invite you to pull up a seat. You can find me on Facebook, Lisa Fried Tea. Let's carry on the conversation there. Bye for now, everyone.